Chan Sung-jung and Dan Ige right here in the featherweight division of 5 rounds of absolute chaos, man. I really hope this fight goes all the way, because you already know, if a Chan Sung-jung fight goes all the way, it's going to be a banger. We saw the fight with Yair Rodriguez. We saw the fight with Brian Ortega. I mean, that fight was pretty good as well, but the man puts on a show every single time he goes out there, and especially if it's a 5-round fight, and it goes 5 rounds. Chan Sung-jung, lots of power in his hands, really good finishing abilities with every single win inside of the UFC, by knockout or submission right there. 6 knockout wins, 8 submission wins, and 2 decision wins right there. I think Chan Sung-jung has a very good possibility of getting another first-round knockout win. Of course, Dan Ige also has a good possibility of getting another first-round knockout win right here, but I'm going to say it right now, unpopular opinion, I think this fight goes all the way. Or, I think the fight goes all the way, or Chan Sung-jung gets a late finish. I don't know. I know it's a very unpopular opinion to say a fight with Chan Sung-jung and Dan Ige is going to go all the way, but that's what I think is going to happen. I think Chan Sung-jung, his main possibility of winning the fight by knockout would be in the 1st or in the 5th round, early on in the fight or very late on in the fight. Of course, he's going to be playing more of a counter-puncher game. Dan Ige needs to close that distance and land his combinations in the clinch and inside the pocket to win the fight, but that's kind of playing into the game plan of Chan Sung-jung, because Dan Ige is going to have to come to him and land those combinations that he's usually looking to land, and Chan Sung-jung is going to love it. He's going to move back and counter him with the right hand over and over again. And the counter-punching at Chan Sung-jung, I really love. So right here, Dan Ige is going to be moving forward, and Chan Sung-jung is just going to keep on countering him and countering him and countering him. I don't think we'll see any wrestling or grappling here. Dan Ige does have some pretty good wrestling, some pretty good grappling. So does Chan Sung-jung. So I think the fight will be staying on the feet for 5 straight rounds again. I think the fight is going to be a decision win for one of these two guys right here. Chan Sung-jung keeping the fight at range, just popping him in and popping him out over and over again. As Dan Ige is coming closer, Dan Ige needs to close the distance and defend the strikes. The counter strikes from Chan Sung-jung, I don't know if he's going to do that. It's a thing. I mean, there's one thing to just say that Dan Ige needs to go out there and defend the strikes. The counter punching from Chan Sung-jung. And there's a different thing to him actually doing that. I mean, it's a very hard thing to defend those counter strikes from Chan Sung-jung, because he's such a good counter striker, of course. But right here, I don't know Dan Ige. I don't know. It's a 50-50 fight on the betting odds right there. I mean, right now they have him as a favorite on Chan Sung-jung. Personally, the only bet I would make would be a Chan Sung-jung winning the fight, just straight up minus 102 right there, even money odds. My prediction would be Chan Sung-jung winning the fight by decision. The odds on that, I believe, are absolutely insane. Let's check right there. Chan Sung-jung by decision is probably going to be something absolutely crazy. Plus 300, I don't like the value on that. Only 3-1 odds. I think it should be way more than that. So for this fight right here, I probably just do a straight bet on Chan Sung-jung, in my opinion. I think his counter-punching abilities is going to be a lot better. And as the fight does go on in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round, Chan Sung-jung is going to look a lot better. He's been in a lot of 5-round wars with Jose Aldo, Yair Rodriguez, all those type of guys. So I think he has that experience, the cardio, and he's so good in the later rounds that he's just going to he's going to out-cardio Dan Ige in the later rounds. Dan Ige said in the press conferences, or not the press conferences, in an interview that I watched earlier today, he wants a war. And if you want a war with a guy like Chan Sung-jung, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. A war with Chan Sung-jung is a death sentence. I'm saying that right now. So I think Chan Sung-jung is going to out-counter Dan Ige when he's coming in to land his combinations. And overall, I think the fight goes all the way. Again, good possibility we see a knockout, but I think the fight goes all the way. And Chan Sung-jung goes out there, out-counters him, and wins the fight. 48-47. I think it's going to be really close, but in the 4th and 5th round, I think he's going to come back and absolutely do really good in those later rounds. So my prediction right here, Chan Sung-jung winning this fight by a decision. Amazing fight in the featherweight division. Absolute banger, especially if the fight goes all the way. I mean, I cannot wait. Dan Ige, Chan Sung-jung, amazing fight. Can't wait for this fight to happen, but yeah, my prediction, Chan Sung-jung winning that fight by decision right there.